Fellas, are y'all ready for our jam of the week?
I always love to jam.
Oh. Yeah, let's hear it.
All right,
what we got?
Guys, let's throw some fucking copper.
Oh, man. I'm so glad you did this as opposed to lightning crashes.
Lightning crashes, all the comments were so depressing.
Yeah, it's like, my son is dead.
Yes, it
my
was
daughter
literally
is dead.
a litany of my loved one is dead. So, but shout out to Dr. Pat. He's the one who suggested. He put me onto this one. He's like, have you looked at the comments for I Alone by Live?
Shout out to Dr. Pat.
Yeah.
I've been talking
Shout out to Dr. Pat.
Yeah,
Twitter.
Just chatted with him today. He's doing well. His apparently his son has gotten really into wrestling him all the time.
Oh boy!
So much like I did this too much and manifested a crazy guy talking during a podcast with inane insane shit. Pat's giving birth to a wrestler, and so now he's just climbing on him most of the time.
Teach him how to work the mic next.
Yeah. Gotta teach him how to cut a promo.
How to vamp.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Live I Alone from 1994's Throwing Copper.
I think everyone had this album. I had it.
Yeah. This one.
This was like a couple people's first CD.
Yeah.
This and like Smash Mouth.
Yeah. That's right. But yeah, let's get down into the comments section for I Alone. First up, Canadian Icon from 3 years ago.
Tom Green.
Brian Adams.
Live reminds me of myself and my wife when we first found each other. She was
Aw, that's so sweet.
She was a stoic dancer, and I was a true douchebag. This
hardcore shithead.
This explains us to an ultimate degree.
Oh, God.
He was looking at her being like, I alone love you.
I mean, it makes sense. It tracks.
I remember seeing them play this on SNL. You remember the SNL performance of Live playing I Alone?
Not only that, I've seen Live.
Have you? You've seen Live?
Beard Eves Memorial Coliseum 2000. I think I was like 14. It was my freshman year of high school.
Wow.
Yeah, spring MTV Campus Invasion, spring 2000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they brought old Ed and the boys around.
Ed Kowalczyk.
That's right. All right, next up, Brandijo 32081 from 11 years ago. Wow. This is my husband and I song. Wow. This one brings back some awesome memories. I love Walmart. Don't know what that means.
So this is like, the comments are all like boring ass marital bliss people who are like, you know what's great? Pop-Tarts.
Here's some weird
Just bored
shit.
out of their fucking mind.
My husband used to go to Walmart, and we'd love it when they play this song on the speakers.
I mean, that's what I inferred from this comment, but it's just like, you're right. Like, so many of these are just like boring, and then they tack on a weird thing at the end. You're like, huh? What?
Whereas Lightning Crashes is like, my Bradley, we lost him to that demon drug heroin.
Yep. Katie Hopper from 3 months ago. This set me up for a lifetime of falling for intense, shirtless baldies.
She's a Kowalczyk.
Yeah, she is a Kowalczyk.
Mm-hmm. I had I one time got a T-shirt for a friend. It was Ed Kowalczyk solo tour, and it was like a baby-sized T-shirt that it was at a thrift store. It was a pretty good gift, I must say.
Donna Langhorn from 1 week ago. The singer looks methed up, LOL. And dudes need to realize, stop shaving your heads. Nothing is sexier to me than long hair. Jeez.
What's up, girly? Where you at?
About to say, my man Sam's looking like a lion over here.
I was going to say, yeah, this is a pretty...
Also, she's not familiar with the notion of male pattern baldness.
I was going to say, I think it's...
if you want it just growing out crazy on the sides, then you're going to look like a fucking mad professor.
Yeah, you're going to look like
machine.
Gallagher.
Yeah, you're going to look like Gallagher. You really don't want a clean-shaven head as opposed to that.
R. Phil from 1 month ago. Wife inspired me to write a poem when she heard this. Huh? Wife wants in my poem now. Happy wife, happy life. I put...
So I Alone by Live is about as most intense as most like boring married couples will get. Because it's all about being alone, and they just want to be alone so bad.
I think so.
They just want to be left alone.
I think it's they're the only look. You're only lovable to one person, and it's me.
That's right. That's right.
Robert Salters from 8 years ago. Yeah, he's tweaking. Looking through the imaginary blinds, through the camera for the cops, but in that perfect zone with just the right mixture of meth, weed, and a couple of embalming fluid cigs.
Oh yeah, dude, he's dipped out listening to this fucking bullshit.
It seems like he's talking about himself, though. He says,
Yeah.
he's tweaking.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dude,
definitely he's talking about himself.
Because I thought at first he was talking about the lead singer. I was like, he seems pretty on it in this video. I don't know.
Chris was talking about weed dipped in embalming fluid. What is that called? That's got a
Sherm.
name.
It's Sherm, dude. Shermed out.
Is that Sherm?
Yeah.
I thought Sherm was
Or-
PCP.
Or is it PCP?
no, that's exchangeable.
Oh, okay.
It's smoking a stick, smoking drip,
Smoking drip.
No, smoking dip.
Fry is a street
Fry,
term
yeah.
for marijuana or tobacco is
Fry.
dipped in PCP and or embalming fluid. Smoking wet. That's what it was.
Smoking wet. Okay.
Smoking wet. That's why that skinny's like, I didn't know you like to get wet.
Yeah, that's right. Jimindrix from 9 years ago.
This is a thinly veiled reference to the still alive Jimi Hendrix.
I think so. Jimindrix. On September 7th, 2012, Ed Kowalczyk, lead singer of the popular 90s band Live, held a press conference with senior recording staff to make the announcement that he was, in fact, a practicing homosexual male. No further comments were made, and his agent was not available for comment.
Okay.
And I looked this up.
Practicing?
Practicing homosexual male. And I looked this up just because I was like, I don't know anything about the guy. And I was like, well, his wife of 25 years would be shocked about this press conference, but maybe. Who's to say? I just like that they phrased it like that. Like,
like he's a minister. Yeah.
I'm announcing I am now a practicing as opposed to, non-practicing. Yeah.
This isn't a 1-2 off gay guy. It's not just he's had a couple. He's actively chasing gay
With
sex.
every fiber of his being.
Every breath he takes.
I'm going to eat this sandwich now, but I'm going to do it gay now.
I'm going to open my mouth as wide as I can on every bite.
Just like Ed Kowalczyk.
Artem Artyomov from 2 years ago. This song defined my life. So strong and life-affirming. I pray you, come to Russia. We adore you. Yes, we are few, but for us, you are fucked. Man, you made it right to the end there before the broken English kicked in.
For you, we are this. But together, you are fucked.
You are fucked. You never escape Russia. We love you too much.
We love
smother
you.
you in love.
We fuck your skull.
We take you to Ministry of Love.
Take you to Ministry of Love and make you eat fuck. Your bald head. Ed Kowalczyk.
We
You come to Russia and I will tear your pants off.
We polish bald head until I see reflection. You fuck.
We have horse kick you in chest.
I
And
always
then make
think,
you eat fuck.
I think it's weird when you see these comments where they're like, come to whatever town I live in. Like they're going to see it and be like, oh, we can sell one ticket in Russia. Should go check that out.
It's Ed Kowalczyk in like a spinny chair, and he like turns out there's like a globe sitting on a thing. He's like, where do we go next? I don't know. Let's check the YouTube comments on I Alone.
Bob C. from 4 months ago brings back memories of college when I hear this song.
Mm-hmm.
My roommate would play their songs endlessly. He was from York, Pennsylvania, and he loved them. There were days I wanted to smash the radio over his head. That
It
guy.
is a pretty repetitive song.
He didn't even explain why.
Yeah.
He's like, he had a thing he really loved, and I wanted to stop him from loving it.
I really couldn't tell you where this song has begun or end. It is like it just is like continuous.
There's no verses.
Well, it's just it's all like
chorus
verse,
for
chorus,
5
verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse. Well, this is the bridge part. This is the only decipherable different part.
We're getting into it, man.
Over Take it back too far. Only love can save us now. Yeah, they were kind of like the more hippy-dippy Creed, which puts them a notch above Creed.
Well put. That is very well put. Yeah, because I was trying. I didn't want to just call them Creed, but they have the Creed vibes. But you're right. It's like you take the Jesus out and replace it with
it's like Hare
hippie
Krishna.
shit.
It's like Hare Krishna Creed.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's man, you nailed it, dude. That's exactly it.
Yeah, well, they're but he still got the voice and all deal, which is very popular in the '90s.
Mr. Decker from 1 year ago. Mi amigos, we don't play games. Nobody wants to see that. But if you do something about it, there's going to be blood on your hands. Just know that I'm posting to Instagram and Facebook. Do you know how many pictures I've gone through on Instagram already? Hundreds. Only love can save us now.
Wow.
Whoa. That one's Mr. Decker is scaring us.
Mr. Decker. I don't think that's what they meant when they wrote the song.
Uh-oh. Stop looking.
I alone caught you in my basement.
I mean, I think that's what they think this thing means. It's like, I'm the only one who can love you.
I'm alone, the only person who will love you.
They got a couple of really like impressively drunk. Alice Weber from 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 2019, December, and this song still rocks. Can't wait to see them gain thy rock in concert.
Can't wait to see them gain thy rock.
Thy rock in concert. Similarly, Mr. Blue Blazer from 9 years ago. I drank a whole bucket of whiskey. I fucking love live. Sober or not. And he spelled whiskey with like 6 W's.
This is my rock out song, man. I get shit faced alone and I just jam this.
I
all
alone
night.
am drunk at my house.
I alone fuck you. I alone kill you. I am dead inside. You punch him here.
Yeah, this is when the happy drunk starts to go towards sad drunk.
You think like people who grew up with grunge, like they become like just 40, 50-year-old alcoholics? It's a lot more angry or less angry than Journey fans.
Oh, good question.
Journey fans seem happier.
I was gonna say, the
more divorced though.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, people back then made more money, so
Grunge people never got married.
Right.
They didn't buy into that bullshit.
That's right. Yeah, they didn't. I'm not going to play your game, old man. Two-Face, yeah. He's kicked back in for the 56th time.
Danielle Chadwick from 1 year ago. My friend and I loved this band in our teens, and then my friend told me that she won a contest to meet the band. She broke her collarbone a few weeks before, and when she met Ed Kay, he looked at her injury and said, "Whoa, did your husband do that to you?"
Whoa.
Pretty presumptuous, Ed Kay.
Her husband was standing right next to her. Unbelievable. That was that. So that's pretty funny, though. I mean, if he knew the husband was standing next to her, and that's like a Don Rickles roast
you gotta
almost.
say, this is 1995. He could say that. He was like, "Was that your husband? Does he please you at all sexually? Probably not, huh?"
I alone love you.
I'm Ed Kowalczyk. Fuck you.
I'm going to be popular forever.
Yeah, our band is forever.
Marisol James from 5 years ago. Better than pesky dubstep music my rotten little bro likes. I mean, really. Kids who was born in the 90s and early to mid 2000s who don't like good music. Some of them were smart enough to like 90s and early 2000s songs. All right.
Okay, yeah.
My little brother
Watch out
fucking sucks, dude. He's always talking shit to me and listening to beep boop music.
Listen to breebity broop.
The use of the word pesky tips it off that this person is significantly older than their sibling.
Yeah, this person is like 45.
My
and there's
pesky little brother.
my 32-year-old brother with a family.
Yeah, like she's on a fucking Nicktoon. Like, oh, he's so pesky. I got 2 more here. This is Randall Alexander from 3 years ago. You are not my teacher, Brian. I came back home to show you what I see. If so, then you know where everybody is that's been missing. The teacher is the enemy then. Huh? Brian, what I see is not what everybody else sees. And get out of my shit. Open your eyes. Get out of the electronics. Be real, Brian. It's not MM either. Something is amongst us, Brian. I see what you did a long time ago. This is different. There are people amongst us, and they are hostile, Brian.
I alone tempt you, Brian.
Brian,
Damn.
I'm trying to tell you something, but no one understands.
Is the teacher has become the student, Brian.
At last, when I last left you, I was but a learner, but now I am the master, Brian.
I alone teach you, Brian. Meet me at the Waffle House, Brian.
I'm pretty scared for Brian.
This reminds me of the people who scream on the train, but they probably don't live in a city where you can go scream in public, so they just have YouTube comments.
Oh, yeah. Like you can
tell
scream in
their
public
sad
here and no one's
story.
going to call the cops on you.
Yeah.
And finally, offended 83 Shadow from 10 years ago.
Wow.
I saw Ed's penis when I was 17.
Oh, no.
Canceled Ed Kowalt.
It fell out of a hole in his pants at a concert. I was front row center, maybe 10 feet from the stage, which was raised about 4 feet up. The hole was on the right side of the crotch, like more on the leg, and this hole got bigger.
Remember the elaborate costumes he used to wear?
This hole got bigger and bigger during the course of the show until
His penis
finally
was eating a bigger hole in his pants.
until finally his penis popped out.
This feels like it was done on purpose, if this happened at all.
Was there a Janet Jackson tearaway controversy?
When it popped out, I could clearly see the head and about a good inch of the shaft. I don't know if he was hard or not. Some artists get sexually aroused while performing.
What?
And it took him a minute to notice that his penis had come out of his pants. He
Did he
tried
stop in the middle of I Alone with his dong like flashing around everyone? He's like, "Oh my goodness!"
He tried to finish the set, covering it with his hand, but they had to stop playing because the drummer couldn't stop laughing. Given the distance I was from the stage and the location of the hole, the fact that I saw as much of his wangus as I did suggests that he's pretty well endowed. He eventually got some duct tape to cover the hole, and he was like, "That was not on purpose. Please don't arrest me." And then he came back to town the following year, and he said, "To anyone who heard about last year, I'm sorry, but there's not going to be another Peep Show." That, my friends, is my favorite memory of live.
Yeah. Now, see, that is how you do a YouTube comment.
that was
Didn't
a
know
fun
that.
one.
That was coherent.
That's
that was-
hilarious.
yeah, that's funny as shit.
It's not scary. It's
No.
just a funny thing that happened to a guy with tight pants.
It's almost a crime, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's an accident.
it's the sex crime version of a justifiable homicide.
Right.
It's like, look, it was going to happen. Those pants were going to go any moment.
His enormous 8-foot cock was going to get some air out of those pants,
You know-
one way or another.
You know how some artists only play like the same instrument always? This might have been his rockin' pants.
Yeah.
He always wore when he was down to rock.
Yeah, his
They're
dirty.
just so old because he had rocked so hard,
Yeah.
being in this band and playing this song all over the world, except for Russia.
Except for Russia.
He came up with the generic ass banal name for the band wearing those pants. And then his monster cock ripped those pants and he flashed Puxatawny.
Well,
or
he
wherever
definitely
went.
gets a rager every time he's performing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's
for
just
sure.
full on boner for
Hey,
the whole
look,
set.
You will never understand what it's like when to see the dolphins cry until
Yeah.
you've seen Ed's dangus fall out of his pants.
I mean, you guys have seen me do comedy. I'm pitching a tent up
Oh,
there.
my God.
It just happens
I mean, you're
sometimes.
turning on a crowd. How is it hard? How hard is it to not get turned on yourself? I see you do it.
And that is Live's I Alone, our jam of the week.